The story of Shannon and Joshua Burgess is a chilling descent from a seemingly normalcy in darkness that reveals slowly, twistingly, and turning in ways that keep you guessing until the very end. Before we dive right into this, subscribe to my channel to stay updated as I post often all about random things. Let's get twisted. It all began on a seemingly ordinary night, November 27th, 2014, in a quiet, claggy home where Shannon, a vibrant, outgoing, aspiring voice actress, and her husband Joshua was a reserved, intelligent man with a hidden dark side, lived. Their opposites attract relationship started in 2010 at a party with Shannon's goofy, lively personality complementing Joshua's quiet intellect. They married in 2014, but their marriage was anything but typical. From the start, they entered into an open marriage, a secret from most but known to a few close family members. Their unconventional arrangement initially worked with neither party exhibiting jealousy. However, just weeks before Shannon vanished, she insisted on ending their polygamous relationship, wanting exclusivity and a chance to rebuild their marriage. She broke up with her partner, Ian, and Joshua ended things with his secret lover. But the cracks began. She had already begun to show. A week after closing the open chapter, Shannon discovered flirtatious texts on Joshua's phone from the woman he had supposedly left behind. The messages hinted at Joshua's planning a divorce to be with her, shattering Shannon's trust. Despite her hurt, Shannon had no fears of her own after recommitting, making Joshua's betrayal especially painful. She confronted him, emotions running high, and decided to end things entirely, planning to leave him and move somewhere else. On that fateful November night, Joshua arrived home to find Shannon there. The atmosphere was tense. They argued heatedly, Shannon furious at Joshua's ongoing deceit. Joshua's defensive and conflict. Then, in a bizarre twist after the fight, Joshua suggested angry makeup intimacy. Shannon misunderstood it as breakup intimacy. An explosive argument once again. She told Joshua that would be the last time he would touch her, expressing disgust and hatred. This verbal was breaking point for Joshua. In a terrifying spiral, Joshua's previously sweet demeanor gave way to rage. He tried to silence Shannon's accusations and pain. When words failed, he muffled her mouth, then used physical force. His bare hands, then his belt to end her life. There, in their bed. The very same bed where minutes before passion and fury had intertwined. After killing her, he hid her body in a Rubbermaid container and buried it in the backyard, covered it with dirt branches and cement, blocking a grim attempt to erase her existence. Days later, Shannon missed a planned dinner with her brother Brett on November 30th. Initially, her family thought she had simply forgotten, as Shannon was known to be forgetful and often needed reminders to keep appointments. Her busy voice acting schedule made her life whirlwind, and she often left her phone behind. That now seemed ominous. When her family's calls and texts weren't answered, her sister Erin visited their home on December 1st. Shannon was not there, though her car was parked outside. Joshua claimed that she had left early for work, gig in Edmonton, but she had left her phone behind. Highly unusual for someone traveling so far. So, the police got involved quickly, zeroing in on Joshua, the last person to see Shannon alive. He cooperated. Initially, he failed to recall key details and little concern for her disappearance. Even more suspicious. Police discovered Joshua's active online dating profiles, despite his wife being missing. Now, this revelation cracked open the facade of a caring husband. Nearly 8 months later, on July 8, 2015, police returned with a search warrant. Joshua refused entry, barricading himself inside for 2 tense hours. Officers questioned him through the door. While Joshua's emotional state deteriorated, finally the door swung open. Joshua appeared in only his underwear, a superficial neck wound revealing a failed suicide attempt. The man was once seemingly mild-mannered was now broken and exposed. Now, Joshua confessed in chilling detail the fight, the misunderstanding, Shannon's verbal onslaught, and his uncontrollable rage. That was when he admitted erasing to quieten Shannon. Down he started choking her, Shannon, with his bare hands. When he saw Shannon was struggling, he used his own belt and unalived Shannon, putting her to an end for good, and to silence her anger and betrayals. So, the police followed him in the backyard where the grim evidence lay concealed beneath the soil. Shannon's remains were recovered, confirming the darkest suspicions throughout the entire ordeal. Joshua maintained a disturbing disengagement, continuing to chat with other women online, even after Shannon vanished, highlighting his manipulative and defiant nature. His personality was a mask, outwardly intelligent and composed, but internally of great cruelty. The open marriage, initially a mutual choice, unraveled, not from jealousy, but from Joshua's hidden infidelity and ultimate rage. The case leaves one wondering how a man so seemingly normal could harbor such darkness, and how Sharon's forgetfulness, her vibrant life, and her hopes for monogamy ending so tragically. Was Joshua always capable of this violence? Or did the pressure of betrayal and rejection shatter him? We don't know. Joshua never admitted